and welcome to another video. My name is Ilsa and today I have a very different video for you guys. This is part of like my personal type of videos that I've made like once every 2 months, I guess. And today I want to talk to you about music and how music has saved my life. I know that sounds very dramatic, but I kind of reflected on it as in like it has saved me from losing myself or like from getting into deep in a lot of my struggles that I've been dealing with in the past few months. And I wanted to share them with you because you're like my family and my very close friends, and I hope that maybe it might actually help other people listening to these songs or just reading the lyrics, and as it has helped me. So that's basically what the video is going to be about. So I have a very distinctive taste in music. Like I can go from like regional Mexican music to like really electronic type of popish kind of music. But the music that I really listen to is like alternative rock, pop rock type of music. That's basically where I started, and a lot of the bands, I listen a lot to bands. And a lot of the bands that I'm going to mention here are some of my favorite bands, and some are becoming my new favorite bands because if you guys do not follow my Instagram, which you should, I went to Vans Rap Tour about like I think almost a month ago, and to San Antonio Rap Tour, and I fell in love with new bands, and I'm really excited to share the bands with you because their music is amazing, and I just hope it helps someone, and as it has helped me really. If you guys did not know, and if you're new to my channel, my favorite band was or is My Chemical Romance, and they split up about 2 years ago on March 22nd. Yeah, I remember that date perfectly. I love My Chemical Romance. I still love their music. I'm still supporting each and every member of My Chemical Romance. But My Chemical Romance was a huge part of my life. There's like this whole story how it all started. But long story short, I hated them because they were everywhere, and then I fell in love with them because I gave them a chance, and I was obsessed to the point. Basically, I started listening to their second album, which was 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, and from that album it was basically my anthem for high school. Like when I started high school, I was in 9th grade, and I fell in love with My Chemical Romance right there, like back in 2000, what was it, 2004, 2005. I fell in love with them, and it was seriously like the best years of my life because of them. Anyway, back to the point. The songs that had really helped me through like struggles and whatnot was that album, and from that album I have one song that I don't know, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about the song. Maybe, I don't know, it's called Thank You for the Venom, and it's a very hardcore type of song, but the lyrics is just, they speak to me somehow. And what I get from the song is that you're thanking all of your like enemies or all of the people that kind of dislike you in a way, and you know, telling them, you know what, thank you, because this is only gonna make me stronger. And that's what I get from the song, and it has really helped me through the years, as of now still. And it's an amazing song. I love it, and if you have not heard it, then maybe you should check it out. If it's not their type of music, check it out. Then we go to their third album, which is Welcome to the Black Parade, which is also one of my favorite albums from the band. I really love that album. It's very dark, and a lot of people were calling My Chemical Romance emo, but they're not emo. But I really enjoy that album, and one of the songs from there was that I really liked was Famous Last Words. And that song helped me out a lot. I was going through a lot of friendship struggles back then with a specific person back in high school, and that song helped me a lot for some reason. Like it gave me strength. It just told me like, you know what, you are not alone. Like everything is gonna be fine. Like there's ups and downs, but you know what, it's fine. Also from that album, it was Welcome to the Black Parade, I'm not really sure what the lyrics meant for me back then, but for like me, Ilsa now, it really tells me like, you know what, just do like get everything that comes from like negative people and just be with a positive side, like come out with it with a positive side of it. Like you may have all these negative things coming your way, but you know what, there's always a positive side to everything. And that really was like the biggest point for me. Then we go to their last album, I guess you could say, was the fabulous the Killjoys era. I love that album. A lot of people hate it, but it was their like last album like made ever. And there's some songs that really don't speak to me on a level like, oh my god, this tells me something, but they're fun, and it's just basically them telling you that they're growing up and that they are very content where they are in their lives. And that was the end of My Chemical Romance, and it was really sad and bittersweet at the same time. And there are two songs on that album that really helped me like kind of deal with their breakup, and then kind of myself transition from that breakup, because there's still a huge part of my life, and it's just been really it's been a struggle, and it's very hard to kind of like bring them down that pedestal that I have them, and they're always going to be very important to me. So those two songs are The Kids From Yesterday and Sing. When the whole Japan disaster happened, the Sing was kind of like an anthem, and it was basically saying sing for the people that cannot speak for themselves, speak out to the people that don't have a voice. And that's basically like, it just makes me stronger. It just makes me want to you know like do something about about if I don't like something about myself that I'm doing, just do it and sing it loud. It's more than just singing, but it has a much deeper meaning to it. And The Kids From Yesterday is basically just growing up, saying that, you know what, we're always going to be those kids from yesterday, but it's time to move on. It's time to grow up. And I guess that was kind of also because he was the last single from them, and it was kind of like the almost goodbye thing. So that's what I was getting, and that's what I meant by the bittersweet goodbye by them, because it was sweet, but then it was kind of, I don't want you to leave, but you left. And it was just such a good song, and I love it. And I don't know, it has helped. So after the whole of My Chemical Romance in my heart, I started listening to like various artists. But then I went back to what I started when one of my brothers sent me a song. It's called Secret Valentine, I think it was, by We the Kings. And I really liked it. I liked the song, I started listening to them. And most of the songs are really happy and cheerful and kind of like tropical-ish because they're from Florida. And I fell in love with them when their album Somewhere Somehow came out in 2013. That album, man, it helped me so much. That album came out when I was still in college, and I was having a lot of stuff happening with one of my close friends. And the first single came out. It's called Just Keep Breathing. That song, I'm gonna cry. I cannot tell you how much that song means to me. It brings back memories of how I was feeling back then. And this song is just saying, you know what? Just keep breathing. It's going to be fine. Something about that song. And when you hear it acoustic, oh my god, the feels are even stronger. But this song has helped me so much. And this song really helped me a lot. I really cannot tell you how much it has helped me. And it just got me closer to them in a sense that they're kind of really close to my favorite band at the moment. I saw them last year at Rap Tour. I talked to Travis, the singer, and I told him that it was basically that he helped me so much because of that song. And I almost cried when he hugged me, but yeah, I'm gonna insert a picture of me here with him. Yay! So thank you, We the Kings, thank you, Travis, thank you, Danny, Coley. I don't know if you're gonna see this. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you so much. Then we have a band that I've been listening to a lot lately, and that is Set It Off. And I saw them at Rap Tour this year, and I was so happy. I was literally happy because I met them and I was on stage when they sang. I knew a few of their songs, but not fully, and I fell in love with them. I hadn't heard from them, like, I literally just discovered them like a few months ago, and when I found out that we're gonna be a Rap Tour, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, I wanna be there when they, you know, go on stage and stuff. But then as the months went by, I started listening to their album Duality, and I fell in love with the album. That album is basically, do you know what? Be yourself. Like, it's basically like an anthem or about being yourself and accepting who you are and loving yourself as a person. And I love it. There's a song there called Tomorrow, which has helped me a lot recently, just a few weeks. It's basically saying that you're the author of your life. There's really no one else that is living your life but you, and you have the power to change whatever is happening. And I love that because it made me change or take a decision for myself about like eating healthier and working out, and I am very happy at the moment. So that song is really cool, so check it out. I love it. Then there's another one which recently came out. It's their single Forever Stuck in Our Youth. It's basically like another anthem about, you know what, live your life in the now, like, because later you're gonna get settled and everything's gonna be serious and boring type of thing. So just enjoy life. Forever stuck in your youth type of thing. Like, you're always gonna be a kid, you're always gonna be a teenage. There's always something that is gonna make you come out of your shell and, you know, like, make you remember things that you would used to do in the past. But you know what? Right now, enjoy it. Enjoy life. Then we have Why Worry. This song has such like a good feeling type of mood. Like, it's just, all of the songs on Set It Off are really like mood raising, I guess you could say. Why Worry is one of those songs. Like, it's a song that it's telling you, like, why do you worry about stuff that you don't have control of? Why do you have to like exaggerate or make a storm in a glass of water type of thing? But the song is basically telling, like, you know what, chill, take a breath, relax, everything's gonna be fine, don't worry. The last artist I want to talk about is As It Is. Now, there's a funny story with this band because I saw them signing stuff at Rap Tour and I did not know what was going on. And I was going to watch Metro Station anyway, but they were there, and now I regret not being in that line for their autographs or pictures, whatever. But there's a song there that I stumbled on YouTube, and it's called My Oceans Were Lakes. And it's kind of like you saying, in a way, that the problems that you thought were like this big are not really big, they're really small, and you have control of it. Like, you're coming out of that kind of like, it's like you're feeling like you're drowning and you can't go up to the surface. But when I was listening to the lyrics, it was kind of like I can finally swim up the surface because I was dragging myself down, and now I'm not, in a way, or I'm trying not to. Then we have Cheap Shots and Setbacks. That was one of their singles, I think, like a few months ago in November, and I love that song. It's basically saying, you know what, we are kids, we can make mistakes, and we learn from them. So you know what, it's fine to have a setback, but just push forward in a sense. And I love that song. So these are the few songs that have really helped me throughout my life, I guess, not life, like struggles from the past few months. Please comment down below if you have heard of any of the bands that I mentioned. If you have any other songs that have helped you in any way, please share them. I'm trying to look for new artists to listen to. Like I said, I listen to a lot of music, and I basically refuge myself in music when I'm feeling down, so there's that. So thank you for watching if you made it to the end, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!
Tell me why.